A wonderful day from here. All the lovers of freedom, please, if you lay your hand on this very broadcast, just try and share. What affect one, affect all. When we go one, we go all. So we have been a part and parcel of my activism. I've not been a man, when something is happening, I just feel relaxed, that it does not concern me. Every problem that happened in Nigeria, in this world at large, everybody don't know me for us, for that. I've always taken it as my personal problem. So this one also will not be different. Please, if you are watching this very broadcast, just help us share. URHONIGBE, as I tell you right now, is seriously under attack. They started kidnapping. So I'm also going to be reiterating of what we have said before. If you are URHONIGBE's sons and daughters, it's our time you wake up from your slumber. Benin City is not for you. Your real land today is URHONIGBE. That's your ancestral home. And we cannot just wait for this thing to happen. God bless JB INVADE, Jumbo INVADE, for standing out as one of the youth we have right now, putting in everything in place he can to make sure he always pass information to us here in the diaspora. So he has been trying his best. And I want to be urging everyone who is planning to harm Jumbo INVADE. Let me tell you what is going to be happening to you. You will not have peace in your life. And wherever your children, they may be residing all over this world, we must make sure we bring them to book. There was something that happened 2 years ago, barely. When this issue first started, they haven't started kidnapping us at then. So some wayward leaders we have in URHONIGBE, they sold land to Fulani. So through there right now, they were now having a cow camp and the rest of others. So of which this issue were resolved. The answer later came and said, those people, they were called to book in the Okavo's house. That was when I named Okavo's house a house of Senate. Or that place is a parliament, whereby some issue will be discussed. And every human being, every elders, every of our fathers and you that were there that day, I called them senators. The reason why I called them senators was that the way they stood to make sure that issue is resolved. And now I'm going to be playing an audio to every one of us that when we keep on indicting or talking about our elders, a lot of you feel it's a kind of disrespect. Are you kidding me? It's in your Bible you take to church yesterday. It's in the book of Matthew 10, verse 36. It says a Mazo enemy is a member of his household. And the DPO of URHONIGBE, the DPO of URHONIGBE police station, the DPO there, confirm it openly. I'm going to be playing the video to you. How the old elders, some of them, not all, that anytime he want to hold meeting or they are going to Abudu for a meeting, they will say if it is Fulani Herdsmen matter, they don't want to talk about it. That's what they always do. Now who is right here? No, call those knuckleheads. Those people that feel mute is a kind of disrespecting. Call them to come and listen. That their stupid fathers is the problem that we have. They are the problem that we have. Because please, if you are watching, do not hesitate to share this very broadcast. And if you are URHONIGBE sons and daughters, it's not my problem. My father and my mother, they are not in URHONIGBE right now. They are in heaven, rejoicing in the bosom of the Lord. But I take it as pains to me that this thing will not happen in my watch. It will not happen. Every other person that is from URHONIGBE, they may choose to stay inside the house and be eating banku because it's like father, like children. Hundreds of people today came out in URHONIGBE, all of them, they are women. Now, where are the men? They are nowhere to be found. But if they were to insult Obaseki or to campaign for their personal belly, they'll be there. So a lot of shenanigans these people have been doing, we are putting an end to it now. It's either now or never. So if you don't want to act like the same way your father did, my dear, you have to stand up and let's fight this fight together. I'm not fighting because I have something to lose. I'm fighting because why? It is fundamental for every one of us to protect the ancestral land. Failure for you to do that, you will be having problem with God and also with the ancestors. I've told us several times with that number, we are just here for some time. There is never a time, no amount of years you will spend here in Europe, that their ancestors here will accept you. No. You are not even from Benin, you are from URHONIGBE. Your ancestral land is not Benin City, it's URHONIGBE. That's your ancestral land. So for those of us that don't know what we are doing, who is always trying to use settlement, I will tell you settlement will go to land you in a state which I call a state of resonantia magnetica. I don't care how many people right now who are going to be supporting this motion, that henceforth we are not going to be interested again in holding election in URHONIGBE, because I tell you during election is when they made their selections. And you are not voting for them to come and give you good society. You vote for them for their personal belly. That's why even the fathers that we have, they are selling the lands, not making protections in any form. That's why nobody, no idiot today could be able to come and interrupt my advocacy. You think, why are you talking like this? I have some URHONIGBE fools also who have come here trying to, where are they today? I'm going to be publishing their pictures soon because I really want to fight these shenanigans we have here abroad. I cannot be doing my live video. You are coming here interrupting me, and right now your land is in siege. It has never one day happened that people right now, they are kidnapping them. URHONIGBE will be the one to give themselves street light. URHONIGBE will be the one to give themselves security. URHONIGBE will be the one to protect lives and property. URHONIGBE will be the one to sanfil road by themselves. It's a taboo. Wherever you are watching from, I don't care whether you are from America or whether you are from anywhere, but it's a fight every one of us we must have to fight. Failure for you not to fight, join this very fight. It's not all about URHONIGBE to the world. A lot of people, they talk about the ancestors. They talk about their culture. You don't know what the meaning of culture. How can your ancestral land, you will be kidnapped? What does not even happen to you abroad? But most of us today, we are taking this as a joke. When Unadi Kanu cried out last year, he want to bring ESM to Edo State. And people does not even know what the people in Benin City, they don't even bother to care. What is the people going through in the village? Nobody bother care about it. All they care about is all about the Igbo people. It's not all about the Igbo people. I tell you today, if we doesn't go into armed struggle, we are finished. The only way we can fight back right now is for the youth to stand up on their feet to protect their ancestral land. Because you don't know the next person they are going to be kidnapping. And you cannot expect the policemen and women to stand at top protecting your land, because the DPO confessed it. That anytime he calls some of our foolish elders in URHONIGBE, they will say if it is FULANI Herdsmen matter, they doesn't bloody care. But I have the video here with me. A DPO of a station cannot lie. This is not JB speaking. JB did not bribe the man. If what the man has seen, how can a policeman, a DPO will be calling for, let's go for security meeting, how we are going to protect lives and property in URHONIGBE. Yet some of our stupid leaders and wayward leaders, they will say they don't concern them. Why? Because they know the person that owns the cow. They know them because they've collected money from somewhere. Now, where are we going from here? Am I not right today? For those of you ingrates, for those of you scatist one, for those of you who will be no man, I'm proudly URHONIGBE's son. Nobody that did not have village, irrespective. But today it is very showing you how some mothers came out today in hundreds. When I saw that very thing, I felt that there is a spirit right now that is waving all over, that is possessing people for them to fight for their right. First time for URHONIGBE women to stand up as a patriot. I name our URHONIGBE mother today. You guys are patriots. I'm proud of you people. I pray the eminent prayer for you that the new land that is coming, I will work and soil in the name of the ancestors of our land. They stand today to represent their children. Where are their husbands? They are drinking beer somewhere. What they know how to do is to support a bad leader. Because they don't even want to go to farm again because they are tired of farming. But here abroad, the richest people are still the farmers. Where are we going from here? A lot of you feel it's all about the Igbo people. Anytime something is happening, you feel it does. No, this thing is all round. What you are seeing today is all round. Nobody where this thing not go concern. So it's happening in one village today does not mean it's not going to get to your village. All this is now turn by turn. Because we have saboteurs everywhere. There are saboteurs everywhere. They are everywhere. They are there as youth and they are also there as a leader. So the only way we can be able to fight this intruder, this enemy with a friendly face, this enemy within, is whenever time you hear about the atrocity, always try and notify us. I cannot be fighting for other people, then I cannot protect my ancestral land. It's a taboo. That's why we are going to be getting their names, and this fight will also involve their children. If their children is in abroad, we must mobilize and show they are antecedented to the government of where they stay. I assure you that we must bring them to book. If they cannot pay for it, their children will pay for these atrocities. During the time of Ugbogo and URHONIGBE was not like this. They are selling up our lands. They are giving free hand to intruders to start kidnapping us. We are not even talking about the excessive of their animals eating our crops in the farm. Right now, we have no government support. We are the one to provide street light for ourselves. We are the one to give ourselves light. We are the one that is to give ourselves light. We saw the way John Buimade have been fighting hard tooth and nail to make sure URHONIGBE community have street light. But that boy's effort today, they are trying to thwart it. As I tell you right now, if you threaten John Buimade, I know about it. If your charge is in abroad, it will come and meet you at home. I'm assuring you that today. Because there is no longer time for terrorism as far as this world is concerned. Because now our government day now. Our government will not give time for anybody to be terrorized. Our government will not give time for you to be humiliated in your ancestral land. Our government will not give time for anybody to be oppressed in his own ancestral land. This very boy that was kidnapped in, I think it's called Tornado. It's called Tornado. He was kidnapped. This should be, today we'll be making it the second day. And all tonight has not been released. The reason for that right now, I can't say. The reason why this guy were kidnapped, allegedly according to the information we have gathered, the very man that they want first sold the land for. So that very man, in the presence of the elder that were there, the two people that the conspirators who sold out the land to the man, when URHONIGBE is from the good one inside, they mobilized and said this thing will not happen. They intend to return the money. As they were returning the money, the Hausa man told them, please, oh, this is not the money I gave to you. Along the line, you know that there is no way they can provide the exact money they use in selling the land. So what the Hausa man said that he knows the best way to get back his money. That's why today, allegedly, we are suspecting, according to our intel so far, this very Hausa man or this very herdsman is the one perpetrating this very kidnapping to make sure he get back his money. So automatically right now, nobody is safe as far as URHONIGBE is concerned. So if you are here in diaspora, call your mothers at home. See the best way you can contribute, because according to one of the patriot mother, what she said, he said if the war comes to the war, they will donate 500 naira for them to shatter boat to go and meet Obaseki in Osadebe Avenue. Now, where are our stupid representatives? Where are those idiots bringing out their pictures in social media? They want to do local government chairman. May God punish you there. Now, I want to be advising before I begin to show or relay some video to us. I want to be assuring URHONIGBE persons or URHONIGBE citizens or indigenous people of URHONIGBE. One thing you have to have at the back of your mind. These people, they will never stand to represent you. You have to select the kind of government that you want for yourself. I'm not doing campaign here. We have tried them. All they know about is about themselves. I'm supporting the motion. If this guy Tornado is not released, no festivity will ever happen again in URHONIGBE. You guys shouldn't do any social gathering there in URHONIGBE except if this very person is released and security will be put intact in URHONIGBE. Because imagine a state that have governors, a state that have representatives, we have security vote. We cannot investigate before the time, before the kidnapping. We don't even know the people committing atrocity and mayhem in our society. That to say Nigeria is a fair state. This was what the Kanu we are talking about. But a lot of you, because you are knucklehead, because you are an idiot, because you are stupid, you don't want to know about it. You don't want to hear about when people talk about freedom fighters. You don't want to know about it. And right now, if these people continue in this very manner, how are we going to contain this very nonsense? Do we even have compassion? How are we going to contain it? And what is the youth doing about this nonsense? The protest that we saw today, they mobilized themselves. They went to Okao's place. They mobilized themselves also. They went to go and see the DPO of URHONIGBE police station. We did not see you there. Everybody we saw were. It was only one man that came to come and speak. Where are the remaining men? They are waiting for 2023. God punish you there. If you are a man in URHONIGBE, you are waiting for 2023. God punish you there. Is it the way our forefathers? You allow the hero, the labor of your father to go in vain. God will punish you there. I'm going to be calling them for them to give me some names of those wayward and stupid elders. If we look at it that you are too old, we will indict your children. We will indict your children here abroad because your child or your son or your daughter is a son or a daughter of a terrorist. We don't need you guys anymore. How will you betray your people? How will you be so wicked? Now, what does the Bible, what does our ancestors talk about leadership? Why would we have Okabo? Why would we have Odionwe? Odionwe is to stand when anything is going wrong. He will be the one to mobilize his cabinet to make sure that problem will be solved. But today, what we have presently in our society is all those people, they conspire all in the name of, I'm a chief, I belong to Egua. And then I talk about it. That was why our society today is debilitated. Home and abroad, all villages, they have similar problems. I'm not only talking about URHONIGBE here, I'm talking about the villages they are still high. No villages today that can fully go to farm. Our mother, they experience rape, at times they keep it within themselves because they are ashamed of themselves. But you are here in abroad, you don't know what your mother is going through. Who told you that saying and suffer made ready they carry farm? There are farmers in America, there are farmers here in Europe, there are farmers also in China. We have farmers everywhere. Do you know today we have a milling factory of Gari with a China man open? We have where they make Gari already. Before you know right now, we will no longer be having our real Gari. We are going to be stopping Gari now henceforth, the one that is done with machine. And the chemical they are missing to it, nobody bloody care about that. All we know about, it does not concern me. I'm already in abroad. These are the major problems we are facing. When issue comes up like this, nobody really wants to talk it the way it is. We start burning it. If you were to insult Obaseki, you see some stupid URHONIGBE politician, they politicize everything. They doesn't bloody care what their mother is going through. I'm going to be showing you some videos. I just put myself, if for example that woman was my mother, I thank God that we still have women in URHONIGBE. If I thought God will punish some of the bad men. The women today, they are rising up to take their destiny in their hand. They are rising up. And the spirit of freedom, the freedom convoy, it left all from Ottawa in Canada, today is in URHONIGBE. Because the spirit needs to go all around. Every one of us needs to be possessed by the same spirit. Because we have to fight for our freedom. If you don't fight it now, if nobody can do it, we are done. Freedom is not given, you have to demand for it. But I love the way I see our mothers today. They stand up. They stand up as a patriot. They were doing the needful. Where are the men? Are you going to tell me those women that doesn't have a husband, a part of their carcass, I'll be the one collecting money from Fulani Herdsmen? Or in the name of, I know who holds the cow. And now that time I get cow. If Tornado is not released, every one of you is in problem. You better go and tell them to release that man unharmed. If anything happens to that man, if you are from URHONIGBE, you better call your pa, call your man, whether you get problem inside, whether they get hand inside, because you are going to have problem here abroad. I swear to God. I swear with the ancestors of URHONIGBE today, you must get problem. You must get problem. Because the problem, they look for who I want, where I want fair polo. I want polo person. I don't want to go fight say you comment. But if your father happens to be a part and parcel of the people, selling that to URHONIGBE people, my dear, you are here. You better put a call if you're part of the village. Baba Wombowa. I never want to mention name now that will be given to me. I want to see how you can best repent first. I want to see. If the world come to the worst, my dear, wait till your papa go affect you. Your papa problem go just concern you for this jam badly. You just use your head, take carry away to your papa. No wonder. I would wonder why is some youth, why are they like this? I never know that this thing is hereditary. Now they are past sending. Because if your father was a freedom fighter and you inherited the gene from your father, you should hate everybody irrespective of who is talking about it. But a lot of people today, they want to use sentiment. Why are you talking like this? Why are you not talking like this? Why this thing like this? Why this thing not like that? May God punish you there. God Almighty will punish you there if you are that kind of person. No wonder recently, see, two URHONIGBE Babu have attacked me on this social media, on the live broadcast. I have their picture with me. And these are the same people. One of them said he's going to send people to go and destroy my father's house. I just look at now. If you know who you they deal with, you should know that who jam you to jam rock. I'm not going to only do you in social media. I will also, anytime I see you are in problem, I will indict your father, I will indict every one of your family. I can do it because I have the potential. I have the potential. What the Bible urges, the laid down principle of our fathers and mothers, nobody ready to do it. Dear Lord, please, if you are watching, make sure you be clicking love and like so that this video can go a little bit forward. If you are watching, you can be clicking love and like still. Let's see how we can be able to make this video go a little bit viral, please. What affect one affect, or you don't know when they are going to come into your village. Maybe I will also be the one who is also going to do the tank cry for you. You are not helping me, you are just fighting for freedom. You are not helping me, but you are fighting for freedom. But that will not stop me from appreciating you for standing by to do the needful still. So you are not helping me, you are standing to make sure your land is being protected. So it will be a shame that URHONIGBE have sons and daughters all over the world. Now we many pass. But in our community now bad pass. Why is it like that? Because people that we fed they are going to go and represent us, they are representing themselves all in the name of money. They represent themselves in the name of money, but not in our words. It cannot happen again. So I'm waiting for any useless chairman who is going to come out to URHONIGBE, come and vote for me, come and do the campaign. I'm not a politician. I'm a patriot. If I your character must damage, I will so bully you that I want you to sue me to court. I will so bully you that I want you to sue me to court that for defamation of character. Then me, I will sue you for defamation of our communities. Imagine year in, year out, we don't have anything to account of in URHONIGBE. Year in, year out. The same politics yesterday, the same politics today, the same politics tomorrow is what these people are always doing. They doesn't bloody care about whatever anybody feel. Nobody bloody care about it. All they care about is about themselves, about their family. For how long can we keep on living in this mesmerized society? Fathers are no fathers. Mothers are no mothers. Our great-great-grandfather and our father, they farm and they make money. Right now, the women cannot access road to farm. All the men right now, most of them, they are so useless they become drunkard. How can they give you community? Let me show you. The whole people came out in hundreds. I never knew that people are still many like that in URHONIGBE. Thank God my spirit right from time I'll be telling me where which your community well. I never know that we still have women of potential like this in URHONIGBE. I thought it's only the politicians that we have. I thank God for the life of John Buimande who have still come what may. Who have still to make sure a lot of things is being revealed. So, just take a glance at the picture.
That is why I see another one.
This is the DPO speaking. I know we cannot really see it clearly from here. Let me see how I can manage to show it.
Let us call that's that FULANI maternity say the people that owns the cow, he knows them. Let us call the leader out to come and do meeting with us. So that all their boys, when they do all this thing, they don't go there. But the others say they don't want anything. Oh yeah, we are going to do it. Okay, no fear.
Because we'll be talking tomorrow. The say it's too near. So
now, these the people, these the good mothers of URHONIGBE. Please, if this very woman is your mother, be proud of your mother. Did the same thing that the Canadians they are doing today. Protecting the ancestral land. What are you doing here abroad? You are following our talk show hosts. Idiots. The way our mothers today stood up in URHONIGBE, if every ingredient that we have here abroad, some of them not all, we stand like that, all this nonsense will stop. And please, I want to be urging or being that this mother said it here, that if the war come to the war, I can only forward the video right now to the place he said it. It's on my page. The same page I'm broadcasting from the video is there. Watch it. The thing is very interesting. How the DPO explain that anytime he have called for meeting twice, meet some of the elders of URHONIGBE, that they'll say, na Fulani matter, Herdsmen matter, they're not the top put. Now, why is it like that? Are we going to not leave the people for them to be keep on kidnapping them? Do you know why they said they don't have money? Because they've already collected money. They've already collected money. And this is the kind of society they want us to live as soon. Every one of you, please, as soon as they publish these people's name, give me, I will indict all their children. You have to talk to your useless father. They should stop this nonsense, for crying out loud. They should stop this nonsense. Go and look at Bini. In our ancestral home again, no peace. Who do now this one? Are you people mad? Are you kidding me? No, look at the way no man there, no man. The women right now, they stood up, they want to take their destiny back in their hand. Because this nonsense must have to stop. Most of these women, most of them, they have faced so many harass from Fulani. You know, if we can give you a year taladian, how they going to say it? We Fulani before you know, people start mocking at them. Because of our elders. Then why you dare to come and tell me you're abroad? New thing, why are you cursing? New thing, oh my God, you know, new to my in Jesus' name. God will beat out. What will beat out most of you there? That performing this shenanigan. We have our people in America who any football GC. They doesn't bloody care. They doesn't bloody care. But they don't want you. You just come and hustle. You don't even have a home right now. Canada is tensed up. America is tensed up. Where you would have even run to right now, they are kidnapping them. What are you doing about it? So I urge all URHONIGBE sons and daughters. For those of you that want to call me, you want to make any contribution, or you can mobilize yourself, don't even call me. Mobilize yourself, see how you can send your little quarter to URHONIGBE. You have brothers, you have sisters. Send your little quarter, maybe 50 euros, so that they can mobilize and go and see the state governor. This nonsense must have to stop. This nonsense, we need to put a stop to it. We need to put a stop to it. If nobody can stop it, we are done. You see to it. All these useless positions they give themselves. This is where the problem is coming from. Thank God there is a great awakening. Our people are beginning to understand the cause of their problem. They will understand one day. And these people go to rebel. You see the name he mentions. Right now, the reason why all these chieftaincy title or whatever, we need to blood it out for our system, is not doing us well. It's not doing all this religion, it's not doing us well. Your representative, both home and abroad, they represent themselves. Nobody will come out right now and speak the real truth. Nobody will come out right now. Or Cabo is there, they are kidnapping your watch. They are kidnapping your watch. Your Kako is there, they are kidnapping your watch. What the meaning of Okako? The people that goes to war. At least before this thing will happen, be monitoring at times the movement of some certain elements in your places. They will monitor. What did you expect? You open door for a stranger. You give informations. The right information they are to work with. Who they are supposed to kidnap. That will make URHONIGBE to come out. But I thank God today, they are strongly in solidarity with the tornado that were kidnapped. This one will put an end to this shenanigan. And this one will put an end to every election fake promises you guys have been making. Every election fake promises you guys have been making. Notice what URHONIGBE. Is it not recently they put police station there in URHONIGBE? How can a DPO? He's not even talking about the people they have been trying. A DPO will mobilize a meeting. Let's hold the meeting. To the essay, according to the DPO, he said he called the head of the one he knows that owns those cows. Let's come and hold the meeting. Do you think if I come to URHONIGBE, they will not beat me? He said he promised they will not beat him. But the elders in URHONIGBE, some of them, any code out, they said they are not going to go. Today, they get BB for JP. We're giving up our JP. We want to deported because he's a son of a terrorist. And one thing people is not getting clear. They no longer Agbonodena is not made for you. It's not made for you. Aziba is not made for you. Better job, better change now. Or Ogun go kill you there. Olokon Beluwa. URHONIGBE wapanya. What no did you raise in URHONIGBE? They no me they nyokpan wage project URHONIGBE no ya to URHONIGBE mu. A building wa ya temwa. This is how people always do it. This is how you Diguamoa behave. Animals. Uncivilized people. How will you do this one to a monarchy nowhere? By the virtue of whatever position you occupy in URHONIGBE, all the people, they are your children. Are you not astonished? The same way the spirit of the freedom convoy that is hitting the whole world today, he landed in URHONIGBE. Because people like us are praying that there should be a great awakening. Everybody should stand to fight for his or her right. I pray they don't give up the fight. If you manage to threaten anybody and we got your name, your own is finished. Your own, it will affect your children here abroad. At the very day we know your children, we are going to fight them physical. Or from the office of deportation, we will do it to you. Or there is something then they will investigate the honor the IAS human trafficker or the we are going to do it to you because this nonsense must have to stop. This nonsense must have to stop. And right now, it's only JB we are having URHONIGBE giving us information. Where are the rest stupid youth? You are in a year and a year. Where what set of people? Okay, you cannot stand to use your momentum or what you have to protect your community. What are you using it for? What are you using it for? My dear, the youth, you need to stand up because this land, your father, some of them will soon die. URHONIGBE. Now the city now belongs to you. If I'm interested for URHONIGBE to develop, I'm here abroad. I'm already key to the ancestors here because I know the way I'm going to key to the ancestors. I can hear a team who talk man. We will drag the land to because the land is the Lord and the fullness thereof. I know my right. But I'm still interested for URHONIGBE today because I know there are good people there in URHONIGBE and it's ancestral land. So I'm urging all URHONIGBE sons and daughters. It is not all about me. At least feel for these women. They can no longer go to farm the way it ought to be. E ma so Eliza is senvege ni omwari eki. Before you enter your useless abroad today, your mother was a farmer, your father was a farmer. Right now, you now enter abroad because you can send money. For how long are you going to keep on sending that money? Don't you think if your mom have free access to farm, it's also a form of exercise? Or man, you go is better than person in abroad. Forget about the good environment. The good environment, you go work here. The good environment you feel you are experiencing, you go work here. The old food you eat here does not even contain vitamin. A plantain from URHONIGBE, a seed of plantain from URHONIGBE, you will eat 4 heads of plantain here abroad. The one seed URHONIGBE you are going to eat, the iron you are going to get from the only one you eat URHONIGBE. 4 heads of plantain here abroad, you can't get it because it is chemicalized. It is chemicalized by the gate of air and your deep cells. It is chemicalized. Most of you today, you are not healthy. But look at the home mothers. They are more beautiful than our guests abroad. No eyelashes. Let me show you again. No eyelashes. Because the food contains vitamins. It's organic. No eyelashes. Look at the women. Very beautiful. They don't look at somebody that stay in the village. But some of our people today, they go home and we born a carry. Because but we don't know you feel you are in abroad. Did you even have the money? How many of you can boast of 10,000 euros today? I want to go and buy a new car. Tell me about it. Tell me that the reserve you have here abroad can carry you for 1 year without you working. Except if you are an ex-human trafficker. Tell me, or you are into loan. Let us investigate you. This nonsense must have to stop. We have to stop this nonsense now. If we don't stop it now, it will grow more than this. So all these politicizing people are playing politics. My dear, if you know you are a youth, you better make your video now. I don't want to mention your name for the women who my dear, I will rubbish you. I will want you to sue me for defamation of character. Then I will not sue you for defamation of community. No come and do chairman, no. Listen now. Listen. No come out. No come out. More than live on like that. Right now, we saw inside last year to this year. URHONIGBE people were the thing can't pay me. Now say for how long are we going to continue like this? Oh, these people are doing this thing right now. They don't even know that they are doing the right thing in the wrong manner. We are not feasting up light by ourselves. Up to now my heart still bleeds. Now government cannot protect you. Even when government even bring protection from Abuja or from Osadebe Avenue, the useless politicians we have in URHONIGBE, they will hijack it. The records are there. So where are those people accusing Comrade Newton? Where are those people accusing Comrade Newton? Don't you see the way your Jesus Christ is going to disappoint you and kill you in a hurry? Don't you see to it? Now when people like us are speaking with spirits feel, instead of you to digest what we are telling you, begin to use sentiment. Now, what is not the use of our leaders in our society? I also told you yesterday, 1 Timothy. I not tell you 1 Timothy 5 verse 17. He said, let the elder that will be counted worthy of double honor. Now, if your cow have hand in this, I pray you shouldn't have hand in it. What do you need of your cow? The house should be barricaded. And let the woman govern this very URHONIGBE by themselves. If the government wants to send in a location, we will have a head of women leader there. As soon as the trumpet blow right now, IRCP is going to be going to URHONIGBE. That's the association we are going to use because it's a patriotic association. We don't believe in politicians. Please, invite JB. JB, if you can listen to me very carefully today, politics not fit you. Stand as a patriot. That's what the Spirit of God told me, because yes, since yesterday, I've been imagining how you find yourself in the political arena. With the passion you have for your URHONIGBE community, I need that today. You will be blessed. JB, I need that praying for you right now in this garden. You will be blessed. Anyone that trouble you, Olokun will swallow them. Anyone that trouble you, Olokun URHONIGBE will swallow them. What they believe on will be the one to torment them. The ancestors of the land will keep on protecting you. Anyone that want to run after you because you are fighting for URHONIGBE to be developed. In the name of the ancestors of our land. I'm urging you today, my brother, stand as a patriot. That's where your blessing lies. J.B. Asaboro, stand as a patriot. That's where your destiny lies. Politics not fit you. Stand as a patriot. Stand like me. Take me as a role model. Stop. Don't involve yourself into politics any longer. There is a reason why God made you to be in URHONIGBE. And the purpose why you are in URHONIGBE is what you are fulfilling right now. If these politicians, if they change, they will come and sign more under our association. They will sign. Please, allow us to come. They will start the developmental tribes immediately. Any place that is going to chairman, what we are going to be seeing is not promises. The video, what he has condemned, what he hates. That is to say, anything you hate when you are coming to come and do it. Enough of this nonsense. Or let them no longer choose any leader from URHONIGBE representing us. We don't know that nobody representing us. Better than we'll say we have people representing us. When the money is coming, they keep it for themselves. J.B. Asaboro, you have potential. I told you this thing 4 years ago. But I'm hot time now. J.B. Asaboro, remove your hand away from politics. As you are standing right now as a patriot, stand as a patriot to build the URHONIGBE community. That's where your blessing lies. Good name is better than riches. And I pray for the grace of God over your life. That anything that will make you to divert from this patriotism that God will have called you into, that thing is consumed by fire from heaven. Please, I'm urging you, JB. So let me show you the pictures. Our women, how beautiful they are. More fresher than our people here, our guests here abroad. Without eyelashes. Because they eat organic food. Where my URHONIGBE suffer. Bring out yourself today. Come and compare yourself with one of them. Particularly this very woman. Oh, you know, me Oklahoma Kerry. Oh, if I can get it again now. This woman that spoke last. Let me just put the picture there. And even that our first mother, your man, a girl of 30 years, okay, look at this very woman. Texas. But the same stupid people on social media, do you know what they are going to be doing tomorrow? When this woman is old more than this, or okay, look at this very mother also. Don't you see how fresh it is? Who know what fresh is? Look at it. All of them, they are very fresh because they eat good food. They are very fresh because they eat good food. Okay, also look at this very one. They are very fresh because they eat good food. People don't know. You feel people stay in the village. Look at this very one too. Now, how many of you fresh without eyelashes? Beautiful mothers. Who told you your ancestral land is not good? If not for condition, and none of you thinking it today. Now condition make me come abroad though. Make I do our community good. Make I go home. A lot of you would have even make it more better at home. A lot of you are just here enslaving yourself. You will do far better in Nigeria. You will do far better. You will make 1,000 euros this month. A big wife, before which from your family you can't take the rest. You don't even have reserve. You don't even have service. Look at all the time you are spending hustling. Look at all the time you are spending working. How much did you have in your account today that what the kind of life you have lived? But if not the way they can't push us, say we must stay abroad. My dear, when myself I was living home, I have said this thing several times before. Let me reiterate again. I thought they told us Esther Luego that to say we will see it. I never know it's Esther Nuka, we'll see no more. If I know they told us Esther Nuka, never again will you people come here to come and settle. Do you know it's a curse? That we are everywhere you cannot benevolently go back home right now that that you just come and you want to come and invest. A lot of people that are there today, they are deported. Nobody that are resident here that will voluntarily go home. If at all you go, your mind not the real ground because everywhere is tested. How long are we going to keep on living in this kind of society? How long are we going to keep on living in this kind of society? How long? Fathers are no fathers. Friends are no friends. Youth are no youth. During election, we saw in so many areas. We saw in so many areas That the elder, they were always gathering. Some of them were supporting Oshomole because Oshomole could give them money. URHONIGBE robber said that Obaseki give out again to Mecheli today. Now the robber also start to the tap. They are going to be employing hundreds of workers, according to what we were told. Some stupid you start opposing it. That is a scam. Where are those you today? Because you're not concerned. Please stay away from politics. Stay away from politics. The reason why people like me supported Obaseki were better than the rest of other persons. If we were to be idiots, that is your governor today, under Oshomole, I'm not praising about you are surprised I'm not talking about Obaseki because this is just a community wahala. Some greedy element in the community trying to live in the detriment of their subject because they are the front. Or the name of them, they put beat for neck. Until we crumble this very system, I'll be tagging it for some time right now. Until we crumble this very system, my dear, nothing go fit work. Nothing go fit work. Imagine, let's assume now Kakwo, he went to go and make a negotiation on your behalf. A wrong negotiation. That's what they do. If you put them in position, all they only want to do, how to get money. How will a police DPO, we say, let's go for security meeting on how we are going to solve the issue of a Fulani in URHONIGBE. They go drop us if na Fulani and not they go. Now, what you want to talk about? You see to it. You see to it. That's why. What damn it? Senseless people. No wonder. Oh, that way bonus man. Oh, Ozwomo Bokina. Oh, that way bonus Wakina. Go and look at what your mother is doing. You don't have courage to do it today. The way your mother see reason, look at some of you. Your mother were there. If now you now Uladian, but they believe that what affect one affect all. They believe that oh Yaya see me a woman. What see me? Tell me then where see me nania? You don't know when you're home, when your ancestral land is bad, you can't make it abroad. You can't make it. Because anytime you have little thing you want to invest, you will eat the money. A lot of you today, you would have even be having a very big shop in URHONIGBE. Because there is no security, you cannot go. What stopped a lot of you today from even making it more? You would have made it more than this. Any person you are giving business or because you sell beer, they go eat them. Apart from work sent for me, Look at, see, I never expected that people still do URHONIGBE. I never expected. Then what are politicians doing about it? So wicked politicians, you will see all these fine women, fine mothers. So you will not still want to draw any good initiative, any developmental tribe. You cannot draw it to URHONIGBE. Today you are punished by God. Today is Azaralawegbe. Any of you that is not after URHONIGBE development, look at all of them. Once you just reach party, you go sit in URHONIGBE Union. Where are you today? I have done more than, I advocated more than any other apart from JB Asaboro. Or can I focus in your story about URHONIGBE development? Come out now, bring out the video you have done. The evidence are there, bring it out. Boy, I severe Urune. There's nothing they cannot do. Then tomorrow we'll level where so abroad. Then why are you not talking? Why are you not talking? Oh, yeah, see me a woman. Do you people have any other village? Or you think that Amagbanu village your real ancestral land is URHONIGBE. If you don't know that, no. If URHONIGBE is developed, it will be better than Benin City. Because I can't bomb me with bombing in URHONIGBE. Our ancestors did not bomb me with bombing. That is to say, we are differently different and uniquely unique. But a lot of you today, you choose to support another ancestors than to support your own ancestors. This is where your father grew up from. This is where your father came from. Then you doesn't bloody care anything you are going to do about it. It is when the government want to bring allocation, he's looking for URHONIGBE elders abroad. They have forum. I don't even know how the forum is going. They have forum they use in campaigning. So that when the money will come, God punish you, may you not come do chairman. Let me see that you bring a flyer from URHONIGBE. You are going to, I'm going to pray for God to give you grace to sue me for defamation of character. I will sue you for defamation of community. That's what I'm going to do to you. And I will do it to you. A lot of you don't know. You think this fight is not going to end here. Look at every fight I picked. How can freedom come void? I posted a post today. I posted a post today. Today, the spirit is there in URHONIGBE. That's where I came from. I'm proudly URHONIGBE son. Nobody that doesn't have village. I'm proudly URHONIGBE son. That's why whatever it takes for we to defend our ancestral land, we will do it. You can do this one in Benin, but not in URHONIGBE. If tornado is not released unharmed, if tornado is not released unharmed, now God will punish you and your children. Don't wait the way I'm going to I will bully your children to their doorstep. I will bully your children to their doorstep. I'm going to do one mass squad protest or riot, whatever name you call it. I will do it to your children's door. Imana uwae akama. Una no say me everybody's war. Not be everybody the craze. My ancestors is from URHONIGBE, not from Benin. On no account. I will tell you people when they don't was you better go and return the money. How can you be ragging money on the detriment of your brothers and sisters? Why did they give you position? Is it to oppress the people? It's to stand and represent the people. That's why you are a leader. Can I even show you where it is in the Bible? In case if you don't know. Where our ancestors, our forefathers put it in the Bible is in the book of John chapter 10 verse 11. He said, I am a good shepherd. A good shepherd lay his life down for the sheep. I'm a good shepherd. Also one on my king. Also one on my ogba. Now come and tell me the use of Okago, the use of Odionwe, the use of Okako, the use of Ohen, the use of Okagele. Tell me the use. A lot of you that are performing shenanigans in on platform, may God collapse on you today. I pronounce Graphinosa, woman the body loaded. Graphinosa will kill you. Or who had the body loaded. With the virtue of a woman, Graphinosa will kill you. I can get it. What are you benefiting being a slave here? My dear, me why you me mugbo? You take it as an exercise. You need to see yourself again, clearing again with hand glove. You need to see yourself again. Oh, but when you take me when you are your big guy, you not use hand glove. We want to experience such a life again. We cannot keep on living like this, like witch. We are living like witch. Our life is no longer real. Me only me you why you water. Then I have again. Why turn around? Who's the guy you me only me your boy can you be guy. I'm not telling you who told you that you are supposed to live like a boy before you die. I want to see live that village life. And every one of you need it. So that the bad spirit not allow they will then at the time you now come home, your ancestors know the mind where you carry come. They will bless you immediately. That's why check your life today. Are we not still migrating today? How many of you have settlement today? How many of you have garage? How many of you have a home that home forever will be there? You don't even have a you don't even have a altar. I bought the house 2006. I was already having a place where I keep some certain things because I like buying tools. That even the children will come and grow and meet it. Today, none of you was a luggage of power. 20 years abroad, you have one luggage. Why? Because you have been packing from here to here because you won't know where. I don't care how you are. But I'm here working. I don't know. Even your home right now be taken by alien, by stupid set of people back behind. Or even kidnap away. This is what we cannot do outside. This is what we cannot do outside. We obey law and order here abroad. But right now, we give a kidnap away because you have some certain header no move you. You have some certain header. Instead of the youth to come right now, join with the women. I want the youth, if you are sensible, join the women. Rebel these people anytime anything is coming. Dethrone all of them. We will support you in the activism. I will be the one to spearhead it. I know a lot of animals will say come home. Only while we come home, butter. But why what I can do here, you cannot do it at home. What I can do for you cannot do it at home. Because everybody, both senator, House of Congress, they follow my page. Everything I say, I don't lie on people. But I see God is going to punish as many people perpetrating this evil in URHONIGBE. Deri me we ragbon awe ama eku we ama eri me eri gbogbo we eri gbinigun we eri duko me we ma de wa you we sefa olokun will collapse on your head. Even where ye ke corny that only make you to do bad will collapse on your head. The respect you are getting from the position they put you today, I destroy you. You will be a public disgrace or allow it. Before in the 80s, 90s, our father they will go to the farm and sleep. Okay, what about you left here abroad? You just buy this small tent. Okay, you are relocated back to Nigeria. Maybe you leave some of your family here. Then why are Mugbo? Then just your children right now, they are grown. They will also come one day. Where is daddy? Daddy is in the farm. They drove their Jeep or their Ferrari. They drive it to the farm. Ah, daddy, you here? Ah, my son, sit down in the house. Don't you see how that beauty, how that life is going to be, how that life will be very good? That you went to, you are coming from abroad. They told you your father is in the farm. He has been in the farm right now since 7 days. And you live when they are in Yaton. Oh, do you think it's bad? Do you think it's bad? Or both today they have a campo. They have farms. Some of them can go build house put. Depends on the crop they plant there. People that have a, let's say, orange farm, they have house inside. That's where they go and do babakoa. Or say they born at all. Where is babakoa there? You go egbela where or there when an aya do 10 way in a wegbelu one buni mavo. You go egbela where there. Where my you go now this mode that enter your heart and clear your brain. You don't know the usefulness. When you go there, it will enter your eye. All those things are spiritual savor. There are a lot of things take away from you. There are a lot of things. We are going and so to you 12. All those are vitamin, nourish your system. Look at it now. How many of you is more headier than all those URHONIGBE mothers? Come and tell me. Without eyelashes or makeup, without using your useless photo filter your picture, they are still more beautiful. No makeup. Go and see all of them. Yeah, you see one. May God bless them. Their ancestors made them to be beautiful. But for most of you today who is in abroad, you want to start doing competition. Man, their competition when it by you are useless. You are useless. You better be talking about what's happening in your society. Then the Spirit of God will start energizing you and start cleaning away a lot of things away from your system. Everybody roaming here and there. Abroad, you don't talk. You don't even know what's coming abroad. You don't know what's coming in your village. Then who are you? You don't know what will happen in your abroad. You are. You don't know what's going to happen when what is happening in your village. Then who are you? All you just do, you send money, let them build house. A lot of you right now, you are building house in URHONIGBE. If URHONIGBE is still on that side and they are kidnapping people, your essence of building house, they're useless. If you see somebody doing what you cannot, this of you to complain of that person, compliment that person. A lot of people today, they are jealousy because they remember block you 1960 URHONIGBE or we can rearrange more when we block you. Now I have not seen anything that I'm doing wrong because I'm really telling you the truth. That you will come to my page and start writing nonsense. But today, what will be your effort to make sure a lot of nonsense stops in your community? I've been in this very fight. Also, the CEO of Martin Henry Football Club is my brother. We were the one that joined JB to fight this thing 2 years ago. Then automatically FULANI in collaboration with the chairman, Honorable Sylvester Okoro. I spoke to him one-on-one. We doesn't need this nonsense. We doesn't need it. But what are you doing? All they do, they form an association. They form the association to get something from the government. After they have gotten the money, they will share it. They will not take remnant to URHONIGBE. That's what they do. We have URHONIGBE's association abroad, registered in America precisely. But they can never draw any better development. All they do, they get the money, they share the money. They don't send the remnant go. That's what they do. Home and abroad, la father, la children. So the society that we want is not this kind of useless society. We want a society that everybody will be free. Things will be going on right. We don't want a society whereby people start feasting up to street light. They don't. If you can be feasting street light by yourself, what about in your home? That to say there is no street light in your home. A lot of people, God bless all of them, who donated money for street light through JB to make sure URHONIGBE is not totally blackout. But for how long are we going to continue like this? We are doing election, it's as if there's no election. I'm urging all URHONIGBE, please stop indulging yourself in election. You are just trying to help one person to blow. Nobody will make money again under my detriment. Any election that comes, that's why I go fold hand. I go to watch. I'm going to fold hand, I swear to God. Except on the contrary, the person is really coming to come and do the needful. I will not support any idiot again for him to go to Abuja or become a state idiot or a useless councillor with my mouth. No, I won't. Except on the contrary, that person is really ready and he begin to do things before that time. Who don't campaign and run, but look at it. These people, when they are supposed to go to fund, they will not go to fund, they will go and vote. At the end of the day, common security, not there. We have not seen any video apart from JB's own right now that they are laying costs on all these leaders. They always leave it for Comrade Newton alone. I'm the one to talk to Justin Trudeau. I'm the one to talk to Gate of Hell. I'm the one to talk to Nancy Pelosi. I think a queen in Arioba or UK. I want more or more miamena. After all the bahane. When I hear attack Balodota, I go who know Ari Yenania or Hangi Yen and to talk about it. Who talked about it? Because everything is where in the UK, is where in America, is where in Canada, is where in Australia. Apera is nowhere. That's how coward people become. And to give you all these informations, plain overlapping. What are you doing? What are you doing? Tomorrow you will come out, you want to come to the position and come. You will sort of show us the video. As you are doing your campaign, I will campaign against you. Anyone that want to go and vote for you to get rich, and the society will still be debilitated. You will see the way I will raise costs on all of them. I can fight a community, I can fight a country. Or man in Meji and Niyaje bad their sin. Agbomade Egbe man. Niyaje Justin Trudeau na. Only why me no sooner die. Nobody cares. It's as if this URHONIGBE will be before you know now. If not me that have triggered right now that have added my voice to JB's own by the grace of God. That's how it will flap. Nobody bloody care. But instead of some idiot to talk about it, they'll sign that in Obaseki as if Obaseki is the cause. We know Nigeria is already a failed state. But don't lie on people. You don't use always try to do whatever thing you are doing. My differences with Obaseki is ingestion. Oh, now Obaseki have nothing to do here. It is when Obaseki, our mother will not go and meet Obaseki in Osadebe Avenue, did not answer them well. Then it's Bolo Obaseki Ladi. Bole Ladi. Not the fault of Obaseki. The DPO have already confessed. I have the video with me. Not only the one I share, I have already downloaded it. I have it already. Case of Ikesity. The filter JB say go and delete that video. I downloaded it. I put it for another page too. I have it already. So I share the one from JB. Me, I'm a very. I will not use this. This man language. A smart man. A smart man become a dumb man. I will not use that. Me, I'm very, very mindful of what I'm doing. I downloaded it, it's in my phone, it's in my page. Or I delete it from there, you can't delete it. If I thought you went up market the account, I have it on my phone. And I've also put it in YouTube. I look back and I'm using, you know, your passo with passo paga. May you not see hoe for a handle for hoe. So that's it. So they may call JB tomorrow, please. Either on that duress or whatever. Please, you have to delete this thing. This is and that in the DPO. You know, my own. I have to serve it extra. So there are a lot of evidence we keep. This is what the DPO have seen. The DPO is not from URHONIGBE, we are sent. But that man wants URHONIGBE to be free from this kidnapping and Fulani herdsmen eating your own farm. But your fathers, the useless one inside. And some of your youth, the useless one inside. They said no. They said no. Now who is to be blamed? Are you going to now bypass what DPO have said that your community is the problem and go and be sorting the state governor? It showed that you are insane. I know a lot of you will also came out and start casting aspersion on Obaseki. No, Obaseki took Bowanibun. That worried me wrongly. If I say Obaseki is going to Guatemala, you know the crime you have committed. That's why I couldn't call it Omicron. The facts are there. But I don't lie on people. My activism is straight. My activism is straight. I don't need to lie on people. So, wow, manino salobata bebe Jeremiah 3 verse 15. Or where I will give you a pastor according to my heart that will feed you with knowledge and understanding. Those salobama give me medio. Uno salobama give me medio. If God send me, I will go there. That's why every sensible human being will like my video. Every sensible human being. Even the people that have committed the crime that you want to die for. They are even happy I'm telling them the truth. The people you feel, the narrative you feel today that I'm criticizing, the people that owns the general version of the narrative, they are even happy. They are convinced what this boy is saying is true. They are convinced. So you are only the person that is doing rigmarole here and there because most of you right now, the more what they put in your system is multiplying, the more the thing is boiling, the more you are lacking sense of humor. That's why I no longer respond to a lot of people these days. I no longer respond to a lot of people because I'm seeing it outside. You were there the other day when a woman, where I was very, very far. Just the same way I'm talking right now, people are in the garden. He said, I'm disturbing her. He left where he is. He placed boundary. Only what I could tell her was to just insult her and let her go. Because it's the zombie apocalypse. It's zombie apocalypse. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But the ones inside who feel remorse as you still care about the dying people in your community, God will save you. But if you want to keep on saying, well, yes, because you are abroad, maybe one day you'll be deported. Maybe a door will not contain you. Where are you going to go? So don't be in abroad and feel you have made it in life. It is the beginning of your suffering. The beginning of your suffering. Abroad here, if you cannot, if you don't pay house rent for 2 months, you are having problem already. But if you happen today, you are in Nigeria, friend, if even give you flat, they stay, depending on when you feel bid on. Yeah, abroad, it's not like there's expenses. It's expensive. So if you are in abroad, it's the beginning of your suffering. Have you not seen our mother? A lot of people we are thinking if you are in the village, don't go and see them. They are in the village, no light, no network, tensions everywhere. But you yourself that have peace, you find read them without America. You find NN51, WS 51. Without America, can you find? You fit find. If you find, put your read this thing now. But say, I not state village. These are people successful. Go and look at them. I'm proud that all my activism and be real. But you yourself that claim you are in abroad, then you don't have ancestral home again. We're not going to have local today. You are following Jesus. Look at where Jesus can land you now. Fine, you not fine. The food you are eating is not organic. Sickness but for your body. A lot of you right now, you have pneumonia. Only a figbe na wahala. In winter now, you cannot own the electrical heater for inside your room. 95% of people cannot own it. Few can still own it. Either their light, they put subsidy for their light or something. But a real man with the recenses, you can't own it. Because the bill you are going to be facing when month end, you cannot afford it. So that's why people, they shake, they sleep. Before you know, your body will consider that small. As you are waking up from the bed, it's simple. But in URHONIGBE, it's not like that. The weather is programmed. Our ancestors program the weather according to your spirit. A lot of people today even want on your work being spirit. Because your spirit is not supposed to be you to discord. On your work as a spirit. That's why they are misbehaving. They lost their consciousness because too much cold. Imagine all the time I show you the shape. What does that mean? We are supposed to get something from here. Go back home, you invest it. Then your tomatoes go away do. Trailer. Look for 1 or 2 friends. But today, the more you are going, at the end of the day, you cannot sleep anyone. Then the same people in the society remain like this. They are still coming to come and kidnap you. To avoid this story that us, when some Benin animals here by ESL, it was like Una the Kano is taking over the whole place. If this thing intensifies today, if not for the trumpet that is coming, thank God right now, they are almost true right now in Burkina Faso and Mali. I told you the other day that Mali government have finally tell France government, we will not again pay homage to you. You are no longer our colonizer. Emmanuel Macron have already made an announcement last week here that they are removing all their troops, all their military troops from Mali. Now, what are they be doing? They have been there making the Malians. That make Malians today, we call them Gogobiri. The same thing that's happening in Nigeria. So what the trumpet is going to sound from Washington, D.C. to Ottawa, from Ottawa it go to land the road. It's going to be all glow, and you cannot stop what is coming. You can't stop it. So anytime people like us that have mind of God, we speak, listen. Did I warn you that your elders are your problem or not? What about the insult you give to me? Are you going to say tomorrow, Newton, please, I'm sorry. I never know you were sent by God. Mad people everywhere. So please, that all URHONIGBE sons, stop following all those idiots on social media. Imagine, one thing that at times pains me most. You see a lot of people, somebody will just come out on media. Always, like that's why I so much love the Bible. People don't know the reason why I love the Bible. I carry the word. The word is the word of our ancestors. I say you take the blood. And the word they have in Yebuwe. Look, I say let the elder that rule. Be counted worthy. All man don't let the hands come away with social media or worthy. Can these people talk about how many times have they advocated? Patriot is what we need. We need patriots that will correct these shenanigans. But these are the same people who will come tomorrow. I come and casting as passion on me. But you are giving them money for them to enrich themselves. One boy will just come and lazy boy. Collect money from you. But we never talk about the illness in your society. I pray you have sense. URHONIGBE is spirit, you will revive soon. And they are, you know, I told you before now that they are manipulating the weather. As soon as the White House, the Space Force, they put things right. For those of you that believe on your Facebook page, it's going to be brought down. Most of the social media is going to be brought down. So you better find another thing to be doing. For those of you that live on Facebook, it's going to be brought down. I know you won't listen now. And find alternative. You won't listen. Put all your mind there. It's going to be brought down. I want everybody to be okay. Up to from here to URHONIGBE, to Igwe. I don't care whether you need the life or not. I don't even care whether you need the life or not. But by force, I know you will need it. The life we are looking for. Not be all those bewa life, you know. So a wonderful day from here to you all. God bless you. So please, if you are URHONIGBE sons and daughters, take it as a point of responsibilities. Call your parents at home. See what you can donate. So that our mother will not also be the one to start ragging themselves. To Chatamoto to Sadebe Avenue. Please, you have been donating for all these foods in Benin City. Our boy VB. He right now donate to protect your ancestral land. A lot of you does not know the power of a woman. The most powerful tools on earth that God can use to do miracles are women. That's why if you look at the story, it was women that brought down Samson. It's in the book of Judges. It was a woman, Delilah, or brought down Samson. So if women stand for your back, Fulani, they will live under 24 hours. I ask you quick, please support the women. Support our mothers. Under normal conditions, to what effect? Your mother is my own mother. I may not be having a biological mother. Every responsible and a good mother today is my mother. With the virtue that my mother was a very good mother, automatically your mother that is good is my own mother. Iwa gwesi mi abi yime ogare wa we na ani aya atoyan pe iyan de ari emo o ma no we ni ekpogbe yan izaza ga la pe irani je aga kerani je ba no roke be ni tari okin aye in the name of the ancestors of our land. And God Almighty also will bear JB. As many of you planning to harm John Buimade, stay clear from that man. That man is a project. It's a project, and it is the masterpiece of the ancestors of URHONIGBE. What JB have done in word and in doctrine, nobody. He may also have area where he might have done one or two wrong, but to what we have seen that he's doing, he's on the right track right now. Please, if you know JB, also call him. Help me to encourage him to become a patriot and drop politics. Politics not fit. what fit JB is to stand as a patriot. A patriot, they stand to defend the right of the people and the constitution, and they also draw development. While politicians, they came to kill, to steal, and to destroy. The patriots have come so that you may have life and have it in abundance. The same way it is in the book of John chapter 10 verse 10. Good day everyone, and God bless you. My name remains Comrade Newton in Benin, the Bishop of Activism, the hero for democracy and ambassador for good governance. And our phone number is +34 631056284. Our phone number is +34 631056284. Today's date is 21 February, Tuesday, 2022. So do have a nice day, and God bless you all. All URHONIGBE light, God bless you, and in solidarity, we are going to make sure that we brought every evil persons, every evil father, every evil youth, we are going to bring them to book in the name of the ancestors of our land. So do have a nice day. We are behind you. We are solidly behind you in this very struggle. And don't forget that you are not alone. Ciao, bye.